Hello and welcome to GTW Season 2 Round 1 here at the Nurburgring for the return of the GT World Championship. We've got 16 drivers on the track and we've got 5 minutes of qualifying ahead of us to start off. Also doubles as a bit of a connection check and a bit of practice. So we've got quite a few drivers here today. We've got, for example, currently looking at Ricky Boy, who is reserving for Red Bull 777, and there's Matty Marr, who is reserving for, I believe, 8-Star Racing, as Blank couldn't make it today, Blank being Axis's teammate. The starting lineups of GTW this season, in fact, are as follows. Let me just bring them up here. We've got Drazer and Vinci and Pagani Squadra Corsa as the mains, with Gosa as their reserve. 8-Star Racing has got Axis and Blank, no reserve contracted just yet. Red Bull 777 has got Bana and Johnny Fu, neither of them here today. Nuno is the reserve, also not here today. McLaren have got Alpha and Yuri Barayev, both of them are present. Then BMW Motorsport has got Aussie and Kata with F1 Fan as a reserve, and it's Aussie and F1 Fan that are driving in Nurburgring here today. It's Guzzyman and Gamer15 are the Ferrari mains, and they are also here today, with Ricky Boy, the reserve, driving of course for Red Bull 777. Mercedes AMG Team Windward have got Tommy and Corvid, and I believe it's Figo reserving for Corvid. No, Figo reserving for Tommy here today, so it's Figo and Corvid driving here. And finally, 8th team is Havert Motorsport Collective, and Gorlami and Girouni, both the main drivers, are present. Trixie is the reserve if they weren't. So as it stands, we've got BMW 1-2 currently, Aussie and F1 Fan locking out the front row, and Matty Marr up in third. Gotta make sure everyone is aware that it is quali. There is collisions on, so it's a much more crazy quali than you would usually get. Well, it's same lap only collisions in the qualifying, but you get the gist. So let's see here, we got Corvid, it's 37.53 from Aussie. Yeah, there's also tire wear involved. Good to mention that as well. Only the BMWs have gone sub 38 seconds so far, and we've got less than 2 minutes to go, so that's going to be quite crucial there. Matty Marr goes off there, lets Ricky and Glow pass. Glow, the other emergency reserve for Red Bull 777, not the greatest attendance for the opening round. We see a lot of drivers now pitting, looking hopefully for a flyer, I assume. Just looking to learn the track as well. Vinci with only a 43.68 so far, but he's got very fresh softs. He is a bit laggy. Should be drivable though. Figo improves up to 38.37. Vinci across the line, it's a 40.72. Still the slowest on the grid, but a major improvement by nearly 3 seconds from Vinci there. Not seeing anything else going on. Aussie currently on that provisional pole position. Will he be starting from pole for the opening round of the GTW return? We'll have to see here. I think Yuri's just improved to 38.48. Gamer not too long ago, 38.35 up to 4th. Matty improved to a 37.82, still in 3rd. See here, Vinci across the line, 38.10, and he's up to 4th. Glow has got to go, so that'll be that for Glow. He was up in 8th. But one improvement from Vinci there. Up to 4th with that one, 38.10. He's got Corvid up to 4th now, hits the sub 38s, 37.97. F1 Fan is up to provisional pole, a .32. Yuri up to 4th, a 93, and it's all going down now, and it's F1 fan on that provisional pole. Aussie's got some traffic to deal with. He is not very happy to be dealing with that traffic. But there you go, got 5 sub 38s. I'm not sure if we'll see another one. I think Guzzi's improved up to 7th with a 38.15. And this is the final lap, and that's Matty's qualifying is done. So is Corvid's. Gamer improves to 38.02. That brings him up to 6th. Aussie, no improvements here. Gerlomi will not improve. Alpha, I think, improved there. Not sure. What about Axis here? It doesn't look half bad. No, it won't be an improvement, I don't think. Just 3/10 slower than his best. Vinci across the line, also just missing out on it. A lot of the flyers we saw were hit just before, and here we go. The grid as it stands for the start of the Nurburgring race. We got F1 fan on pole, then Aussie, then Matimar, Yuri, Corvid, Gamer 15, Vinci, Guzzi, Figo, and then Gerlomi rounding off the top 10. Only 5 people going under 38 seconds. Then we have Giruni starting 11th, Alpha 12th, Drazer 13th, Ricky Boy 14th, and Axis 15th. Glow not finishing the qualifying session, will not be racing in the race itself. 20 minutes ahead of us for the race is a dry race, no rain expected here in Nürburgring, and we are underway, and Matty trying to go down the inside on Aussie. Aussie holding him back, but F1 fan has gone not too bad, a getaway. Got Figo fighting for positions, Drazer getting past the Havertz, getting past Guzzi, Alpha fighting Giruni there. It's the 2 BMWs still holding on. Yuri holding on to that 4th position. Great qualifying from him. And then we've got Corvid, we've got Vinci trying to look round the outside of Gamer, and he successfully does so, at least for now. Gamer starting in the hard, slows down Figo there. Drazer and Giruni, just a lot of chaos between the two of them, and they've lost the pack ahead. Guzzi going down the inside of Giruni. Look at the concertino effect. And Drazer has profited the most out of that. 3 wide we go, and that's Ricky and Alpha both into the grass. And we've got Giruni trying to go down the inside of Drazer. Drazer's trying to hold him back. Matty into the grass. Not sure what happened there. Might have been something involving Corvid. Is now up into 3rd. Look at the strategies. We've got the BMW starting in the medium. So did Matty. We've got quite a few soft runners. Then we have Gamer and Axis with the hard tires to start with. So that's a very interesting decision. Yuri trying to go down the inside of Figo, and we got Vinci and Matty and Corvid, and it's chaos, and Vinci, the ultimate victim of that. Corvid also into the grass, and Matty's trying to hold on to this podium position. Oh, Corvid deep into the grass there, probably affected by Matty Moore's trailer, but the BMWs have ran away with it. Vinci a little lag there. We got Guzzi now leading this 3rd pack, I guess. The BMWs are by themselves in the 1st pack. We're 2 minutes in now. Yeah, the two of them, they're looking pretty calm. F1 fan currently leading. Aussie has the fastest lap. Figo leading Yuri and Gamer, and this is a 3rd pack sort of forming now. We got Vinci, Corvid struggling to get past them. We got Jera ahead of Guzzi, then Drazer, then Gerlomi, then Ricky, then Alpha, and finally Axis. Figo holding on to this inside, and Yuri must have fallen down. He was holding on to 4th pretty well, but he must have fallen down here, and I guess him and Figo and Gamer just lost time. People ahead, but look at that, Corvid and Vinci battling side by side up ahead. Might be very, very simple for Figo and Co to catch them now. Yuri, however, looking for another move there, at least sniffing it out, but not managing anything substantial just yet. Just attacking Figo really depriving him of focusing on catching up to Vinci and Corvette, who are so close. Oh, and Figo is forced deep into the grass there by Yuri. Gotta be careful with the trailers and the ping, as Guzzi looking for the outside move around Girouni. Nothing coming out of that. No traction and not enough speed kept. Yuri now with a big mistake, and that allows Gamer and Figo to overtake Girouni, and Guzzi not too far away now. And we got Figo following Gamer for now. We got Corvette ahead of Vinci, holding down P4, but they've lost significant margin to Matty as it stands. Vinci looking down the outside, and now down the inside. Oh, and Corvette makes a massive error, and that costs both him and Vinci an insane amount of time. And we've got Yuri, Jera, and Guzzi, so they've caught up to the back of Yuri. Matty holding down P3 pretty solidly there. Aussie and F1 fan. Aussie is now taking the lead of the race, but it's a firm BMW 1-2 as it stands. What a start! What a start to the season for them. Gamer now makes a mistake. I think he hit the back of Figo and had that extra turn rate from getting slowed down, and it just caused them to drive into the grass there. Unfortunate incident. F1 fan currently holds the fastest lap of 37.67. We're a quarter of the way through this race. So fireworks getting shot outside, which is wonderful. Let's see what we got here. Vinci has ran away from Figo and Gamer. Corvette has pitted for the medium tires, and now he is leading this pack of Guzzi, Jera, Yuri haven't pitted yet. Guzzi on those softs will probably be thinking about a pit stop soon. Further down the field we've got Alpha in 12, followed by Axis, Drazer and Ricky. Drazer and Ricky both having pitted onto the mediums. Vinci now pits onto the mediums, but we're running here with Matimar. But yeah, Vinci exits out behind Jera and Yuri, who Corvette has already gotten past, so that might be influential in the final race result. Don't see any other pits, but Figo and Gorlomi should be pitting soon. Oh, Guzzi has pitted. He's down into 11th now, looking to chase down, I guess, Vinci and Yuri and Girouni, especially an undercut on Yuri and Girouni. There goes Figo. He's into the pits off of the softs after 10 laps. Onto another soft, interesting enough. Gorlomi still hasn't pitted off the soft. Still pretty... Oh, F1 fan down the inside of Aussie here, looking to retake the lead. For now, very smooth overtake there. Corvette has hit the fastest lap of 37.50 from 7 minutes in. Wonder if that'll get beat. That's on the mediums as well. That's great time on the medium tires. I think the pole position time was 37.3, and that was on softs. An F1 fan is now into the pits off of the mediums. He's gonna go for mediums again. Invigorating stuff, exhilarating. Comes out actually pretty close to Corvette here, about 3 seconds, I would say. Gamer up in 5th with his hard tires. Girouni is now pitted. Gorolomi has just now pitted off of those soft tires. It's pretty impressive. F1 fan already looking at the back of Matty, who will have to pit sooner than later. Guzzi is just barely ahead of Yuri with that undercut, and firmly ahead of Girouni. So that undercut has worked out, I think, quite well for him. Ozzy has now pitted, Matty has now pitted, which puts him behind Corvette. So Corvette with an incredible undercut there. Gamer has now pitted onto the softs. He's down into 7th behind Figo and Vinci, but he's got fresher tires. Might be one. Oh, a server lag. Server lag there. Unfortunately, not sure. He's lost time. But Ozzy's now 3 seconds behind F1 fan. That is a quite a gap from the undercut. Corvette's fighting for a podium position with his undercut. But look at those mediums, they're already past lime territory into like solid yellow territory. So the wear on them is substantial. We got Figo in 5th, then Vinci in 6th, then we got Gamer. Then it's Yuri who's currently leading Guzzi away, and then we've got Girouni 2 seconds behind. Then we have Drazer, Ricky, Gorolomi, Alpha, Axis is 15th. Oh, Yuri makes a mistake because he capitalizes on it, and he's up into 8th position, maybe looking to chase down his teammate, but Yuri looking to strike back. Afforded just enough space there to cut the grass, not enough for an overtake. Looking for another one. Damn, very aggressive style of driving here from Yuri. Missed that because he, I think, a little bit of lag. Gorolomi, meanwhile, chasing down Ricky to get within striking distance. Makes a mistake there. And now it's Alpha on the back of Gorolomi. Ricky's mostly escaped. The rest of it, well, Matimar is still close behind Corvette. Corvette trying to hold on to those worn medium tires. Figo behind on the softs, also trying to catch up, but they're also worn. Matimar's hards are very fresh. Aussies just kept about that 2 to 3 second gap behind F1 fan. Figo faster than Vinci behind, and Gamer. Guzzi still facing the threat from Yuri. He had ran away from him just a tad earlier, but now they are right with each other, and that is helping Girouni a lot to catch back up. Yuri going for that inside move again. Guzzi has to leave him a lot of space. It's a semi-dive bomb even from Yuri there, but worked out pretty cleanly. Figo is into the pits for a second time. Where will he come out? We've got Yuri and Guzzi here, and they Figo exits out ahead of them behind Gamer 15. Guzzi trying to go down the inside here, very clean from both drivers, and Guzzi makes the overtake stick. Look how much time Girouni has closed down. He was 2 seconds behind Guzzi and Yuri, and now he is he's on the cusp of getting slipstream from them, as Guzzi is just holding on to that P8. Corvette is now into the pits. Vinci is now into the pits. I think it's Corvette onto mediums, Vinci onto soft tires. Vinci exits out in 10th on fresh softs. Corvette exits out in 4th on fresh mediums. Could Matty potentially hold down that one stop onto the hards to protect his podium against Corvette? That is a long shot. There's still 6.5 minutes to go until the end of the race, so one stop is going to be quite risky. Aussie has pitted now onto fresh mediums. He's just behind Matty Marr. Corvette's still holding on to that fastest lap. Now Guzzi and Yuri both out onto fresh soft tires. Vinci will be looking to get past Juruni's on the worn hards. Gamer, meanwhile, he's on the worn softs. I think he's just looking to slipstream Figo, who's pitted the second time already. And he's on the fresh mediums. Aussie still looking to get past Matty to begin with. If he could get past him, he could make that undercut work as that Figo Gamer into the pits onto fresh soft tires to see him off till the end of the race. Girini struggling a bit there with a lagging Vinci, but Vinci does have the better tires nonetheless. Jared trying to maybe slipstream just a little bit there. Gamer is going to catch up with him soon as well and overtake on those fresh tires. I wonder what it will be like for Guzzi and Yuri. Yuri now 2 seconds behind Guzzi after that pit. F1 fan has now exited the pits as well. He's onto fresh soft tires. He's just ahead of Aussie, who's just managed to get past Matty. So that's a situation developing up there in the podium positions. Corvette about 4 seconds behind Matty. Gamer now looking for the move on Girini. Girini doesn't fight it, trying to keep slipstream. Here's F1 fan and Aussie, and we got situation between Drader and Alpha a lap down. Oh, Aussie not afford enough space on the inside line by F1 fan. Can he make it back into the slipstream? This might decide the win here. Yeah, he's just outside of that slipstream. Not the greatest line there either. F1 fan meanwhile aced it. And Matty is losing significant amount of time to Corvette. 4 minutes to go. Over 3/4 for the race. BMW drivers have held first and second. F1 fan with a very important mistake there, because Aussie makes it back into the slipstream now. Corvette still looking to chase down Matty, only 2 seconds behind. Oh, big error from Corvette. Commentator's curse there. As he hits the grass, Figo up in 5th. Good performance from the windwards as well. Then we got Vinci, we got Gamer, we got Girini still holding on to 8th for now. Makes a mistake. Guzzi is closing down rapidly behind Yuri. Another 2 seconds behind Guzzi. Matty with 38.20. Aussie seems to have once again lost the slip, and is a 38.60 from Corvette, all things considered. So Matty actually gained that lap, about 3/10 or 4. Got Guzzi right behind Girini, looking for the move. It's optimistic, but he's got it. He was afforded just enough space to manage it, and Yuri is not too far behind. But Girini, oh my god, forces him wide into the grass, deciding he's going to be battling down to the final minute. That might invite Yuri back up into the fold for this battle for P8. Guzzi will be looking for a move now on the inside of turn 1. Goes wide, has to slow down. Jared easily keeps P8. Yuri is now right behind him. Guzzi looking for the same move again. Jared this time expertly blocks it off. Got Corvette closing down the Matty. Oh, Guzzi stuck on the inside of Jeru's trailer there and goes deep into the grass, forced deep into the Yuri, oh my. Very aggressive move there, manages to keep on the track. Past Jeru now, and Guzzi looking for the chicane. Oh, he's forced into the grass there. Corvid is surely into the slipstream of Matty, if not now, then very soon. Yuri holding down P8 for now. Jeru trying to hold Guzzi back. And yeah, those cars are beefy, those cars are chunky, so he might be able to do that. Corvid not entirely sure he's got the slipstream just yet. Yuri just focusing on getting the lines down. Jeru is dropping down to him. Very noticeable. Oh, Matty's gone off. Matty's gone off there, and it must have been something involving lag. Guzzi's now gotten forced off as well into grass, I believe. And that's pretty much decided the podium position for Corvid, and Figo is 1.4 seconds behind Matty there. Yuri still holding down to P8 because Guzzi was looking for a move there around Jeruni. Drove into the grass. He's been stuck behind Jeruni for quite a bunch of laps now. It's been probably a painful experience. We've got Figo right behind Matty. Aussie's dropped about 4 seconds there. F1 Fan is looking very calm and collected. Still one more lap. It will be one more lap to go. So here we go, starting the final lap of the race, F1 Fan. Lap 32 of the Nurburgring GT race. And we got Aussie, then Corvid. Figo has dispatched Matty for P4. Yuri looking solidly in P8 as Guzzi still struggling to get past Jeru. Jeru makes an error. Guzzi flying down the inside of turn 1 there. And now both of them fighting. Guzzi forces Jeru wide. And F1 Fan is your winner of the Nurburgring GT-Prix. Aussie in second, and Corvid will round off the podium. Figo finishing P4. Matty Marr, the emergency reserve, in P5. It's Gamer15 in P6. It's Vinci in P7. Yuri in P8. Helped a lot between the spats. Helped a lot by the spats between Guzzi and Jeruni. Guzzi beating Jeruni to the line in P9. It looks like it's Drazer holding down P11, Ricky and Alpha behind. Not sure if Ricky made a grass touch there, but Alpha's only gotten closer. And it will be Drazer crossing the line in P11. Alpha forces Ricky out wide on the final turn. That will probably be a position swap. Axis finishing in P14, and Gorlomi will cross the line in P15 as a final finisher. That was quite something. F1 Fan in the end on those softs, managing a faster lap, managing a 37.27. That was faster than his pole position time set during quali. It's a 1-2 for BMW, and it's a 3-4 for Team Windward. Ferrari also with a double top 10 there between Gamer and Guzzi, and 15 finishers today out of 16 contracted drivers, 18 driver slots. Not too bad for the opener if we can keep that up for the rest of GT World Season 2. But yeah, BMW and Mercedes just completely locking out the top 4 there. 1-2 for BMW, 3-4 for Mercedes Windward, and congratulations to F1 Fan. The Romanian driver wins the return of GTW. He wins the race. That's it, and thank you all for watching.